Hey guys, so today I'm just going to do a video about what you need for your first puppy. So in case you guys haven't met him already, this is Charlie. He's being super crazy right now. So yeah, so he is my 8-week-old Aussie Doodle. We got him on Friday, so it's just like 5 days ago. He's being super crazy and he just wants to bite everything, because he's teething all the time now. So I'm just going to recommend a couple things to you if you guys are new dog parents or have never had one before. So the first thing that I would recommend for your puppy is just a dog bed. So this is actually one that he came with, and it's one that the breeder gave to us. So we were looking all over to find a dog bed that was medium sized, but also not like $100, because if you go to PetSmart or any dog store, it's ridiculously expensive. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. And Charlie is going to get very, very big later on. So Charlie is going to get huge in the future, in a couple weeks probably. So yeah, so this is very temporary, and he'll probably use it for the next month or so. And we actually have one in the basement that's like a pillow bed he can use when he's a bit bigger in size. So yeah, he's excited to use that. Don't know what he's doing. Another thing that I would really recommend would be treats. So we just have these training treats here. It's from Pet Botanics. I'm not too sure where we got them. He's already sitting like a good boy. Sit. Good boy. Yeah, he's getting so good at that. It's awesome because we've only had him for a few days, so he's a quick learner. And we're also starting to do a couple more tricks, but we're not there yet. And then obviously, I just use a clicker, and I focus on a lot of positive reinforcement and clicker training. I don't agree with negative reinforcement and the methods in that, and especially for puppies, because they just don't know any better, so yelling at them or hitting them isn't going to help them learn any faster. And we also have these greenies, just like a treat that you can have for something special, but these treats are actually for dogs for 6 months and up, which I would always recommend you check for dog treats if you have a very young puppy. I don't think that could do too much harm, but it's just recommendation. Good boy. He's being so good right now, which is crazy. The next thing that I would recommend is just a food and water dish. This is his food dish, and he has a water dish that's identical. And we made the mistake of getting 2 dishes that were way too small for him. Right now it would have been perfect size, but obviously he'll start to grow out of it. And they were both very expensive. So don't buy dishes that are very small. If you know that your dog is going to get bigger and eventually grow out of them, don't buy dishes that are very small, but also very expensive, because you'll regret it in a couple of weeks. And yeah, he just wants food right now. These are a perfect size. They're a bit big right now for him, and he literally steps into his dish when he eats or drinks, which is cute. Do you want this toy? Good boy. So yeah. So the next thing that I would always recommend would be just regular grooming supplies. So we got this brush recently, and it's been used. And yeah, this is just one of the combs. I forget the specific kind. So this is perfect for dogs who have like a second layer underneath, and if you really want to get in there, because he doesn't shed, so we have to make sure that he doesn't tangle very easily, because he will get curlier over time. And then we just have this Tearless shampoo. It's for puppies or sensitive dogs. And then we just got this puppy toothpaste, and it has a little brush. I would recommend that. Like, I don't do it every day, and he absolutely hates it, which goes for all of these grooming supplies. Do it at least once in a while so that they're clean and so that they have good hygiene as puppies, because then they can carry that on in the future. Journey, come here, good boy. Oh, you're bitey. So bitey. The next thing that I'd recommend would be a crate or an enclosed plain area. We don't need like a plain area because he could just go downstairs. Our main floor is safe for puppies. We made sure to proof everything. What are you doing? And then he just has a crate in the back corner that used to be my dog's crate, and we had to cut it off because it's huge and he's so little. And one thing about crate training puppies is that it's very important so they don't get into stuff during the day or when you're not home or at night, obviously. And obviously to go inside of the crate, I would recommend like a blanket or something soft for them to sleep on and for them to be very comfortable and at home. We just have a blanket in there because we were looking at crate beds and they are very, very expensive. And I just don't think that's worth it when you can easily substitute it for a blanket that you could just find like anywhere in your house. And we took it to the breeders when we went to pick him, and it has some of the scent from his brothers and sisters and his mom. But we had to wash it because he peed on it, which is great, so now it's kind of meaningless. So I'd obviously recommend that. And we got just a sheet to go over it because there are also crate sheets and crate blankets to go over top of the crate that are also very expensive. So if you can find one for a good price, then I recommend it. But you could just use a sheet. Like, you could easily substitute it for something that you already have at home without spending lots of money on something that you really, really don't need. Come on! Charlie! Don't chew on my elastics. He's biting everything. Good boy. Next thing that I would obviously recommend would be a collar and leash. So this one just says Charlie on it, and it's just in a gray, just in a light gray, which goes very well with his coloring, I think. Oh my gosh, he's crazy. Yeah, this one's actually a bit big for him. We didn't want to get one any smaller because he'll grow into it in a couple days to a week, because we already know that he'll grow very, very quickly, and he has the biggest paws I've seen on a puppy. So just get a collar so that you don't lose them. And then obviously just a leash. This is just for poop bags, obviously. And it's the same color as his collar because we decided to match. It's just the light gray again. And we're in the middle of leash training him, which is so much harder than it looks, because it really does take a while for your dog to learn how to be a dog. Just a regular leash. This one was, I think, 4 feet. Charlie! I'm so happy that I'm recording all of this. The next thing that I would recommend is just a towel to use. Like, it could be like a ripped up towel that you could just use for them when they're coming inside to wipe their feet, because at the moment it's getting very muddy. All the ice and snow is starting to melt, so that means muddy paws. So we need to always wipe his feet. And also just a little sitting area for playing. We just have this carpet down with 2 towels on top. And it's just good for toys. Just a good playful area. Charlie! Oh, he's being so crazy. And then next up that I would always recommend is just toys and teething toys, because obviously puppies are going to tease. They're going to bite on everything that they can get their mouths on. So yeah, this is perfect for him because he could just chew on every little thing here. And he loves smaller toys just to have. And he's starting to learn how to play fetch. Has lots of these kinds of bones where they're a bit smaller, just because they just need something to chew on once in a while. Obviously, the final thing you'll need is a puppy! Charlie! He's so crazy! Yeah, he's insane right now. He was just in the cage for hours and really needs some playtime. His specific breed is known to be very, very active because he's half Australian Shepherd. He's already running over there. So oh my gosh. So he needs to play for hours and hours and bite people, and then he will sleep for about 2 hours. You can just put him on your lap, and then he'll sleep, and then be awake all night. So yeah, he's a crazy little guy, but I'm so happy to have him. I haven't had a dog since last May, and it's just, they're so good, and they bring so much love to your life. Charlie! So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. It was a bit different, and I'm obviously in a different location, and I'm able to talk because I'm alone right now with the little doggy, and he's so much work. If you want to get a puppy, be warned, you will have no time to do anything else except for playing with the puppy, but it's fine. Charlie. So yeah, stay tuned for my next video, and I'll see you guys the next time I decide to post. Bye!